Good morning. Again, we are starting on trigonometry. Whatever we have done last, uh, that was that if you take the four quadrants, then in first quadrant I have done all trigonometrical ratios are positive. Then second was sine and its reciprocal. Then it is tan and its reciprocal, and then come out to be cos. This thing we have done, and one question on this also I have done. Now I'm taking one more question on this. That question says if sec x is root 2 and x is between 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi, that means it is gone in quadrant number 4. This is quadrant number 4 we have. We have to find out what is the value of it. So we need the value of tan x, we need cot x, and we need cosec x. So here in this case, sec x is root 2 by 1. When you think about sec x is root 2 by 1, you think about the triangle first. This is your x. Sec will be what? Cos is base over hypotenuse, so it will be hypotenuse upon base. So hypotenuse is root 2, base is 1. Then this is perpendicular is also coming 1. Then we go for tan x. Tan x when you take, it is in fourth quadrant, tan will be minus. And what formula says? Perpendicular by base. So perpendicular is 1, base is 1. Then we go for cot x. This will be reciprocal of it, so this will remain same. And then come out to be cosec x. Cosec x will be, this is sine if you take perpendicular by hypotenuse, so it will be hypotenuse by perpendicular. And this will be minus tan minus cot minus cosec is also minus, only sec will be plus in this case. And now we will put the value and we will find out what the answer comes. 1 plus tan x plus cosec of x divided by 1 plus cot x minus cosec of x. Every value is known to you. 1 minus minus 1, then it is plus minus of root 2 divided by 1 plus minus of 1, and then it is minus of minus 2. Is this clear? Tan x is minus 1, cosec x that will be minus root 2, then 1 plus cot x minus cosec x. So when you solve it, numerator come out to be 2, 1 plus 1, 2 minus root 2. And denominator, this 1 and 1 cancel out, it will come to 2. So the result of this come out to be something wrong we have done. Tan is minus 1, cot is minus 1, this is cosec x. Cosec x result is coming minus root 2. No, it's okay. So in this case, what the answer comes out to be? In this case, root 2 you can take common. Then left is root 2 minus 1 by root 2. This root 2 can cancel out. You will get the answer root 2 minus 1. So this is the first question we have done on the same topic. Now we are coming on next. Now before doing the next question on the same, one thing we should know, the concept of modulus. This also I'll define because in few questions which I'll do next will be we are going to use this concept. So when you think about modulus x, you should remember this result this way. Whenever the inside quantity is negative, till now you used to say modulus x means simply positive number. No, because when you think about general, there is a slight changes. Modulus x, whenever inside quantity is negative, inside is negative means this is negative. Then to remove modulus, we will put one more minus in front. If inside quantity is negative, then to make this plus, because this is already negative, one more minus we'll put and we'll make it, this result is coming minus x. Minus x does not mean it is negative. X is negative, though minus x will be positive. Same way when you think about x greater than or equal to 0. Whenever it is positive inside, we will put it x. So now you should remember that modulus x will be minus x if x is negative, and it will be x when x is coming greater than or equal to 0. This minus x does not mean don't get confused that this is minus x, so it is a negative value. No, this is actually a positive value. Why it is positive? Because I told that this quantity is already negative. It is negative and 1 minus I'll put in front, so it will make it plus. For example, if I'll say minus of 3 modulus, inside quantity is what? Negative. So when you open it, what I should write? Minus of this number will come out to be plus. By the way, if it is 3 here, we will say it is simply 3. If it is modulus of minus 5, so make the concept minus will put in front because this quantity is negative. So minus of minus 5 will make it plus. So this way you will be having your modulus concept. You should remember it. On this modulus concept, now we are going to have a question. Please note. So this is the question actually based on the modulus. So I am doing this question. Till now in the last class you have done this question, but that was having only one answer. And why it was one answer? Because you have done the angles only in first quadrant. And in first quadrant all trigonometrical ratios are plus. But as it is now x is changing, going in the other quadrants, not only first, it has shifted to second or third or fourth, then what change will come, that we should know. One more thing before doing the question, one concept already I told you about the modulus x. Another concept you should remember, whenever I say modulus of x square, we should say the answer will be modulus x. Under root of x square always come out to be modulus x. For example, if I'll say it is minus 3 whole square, you can't write this answer as minus 3. This will be wrong. What I should write here, under root of minus 3 whole square, actually it will come 9 and your answer will be modulus of minus 3, that is 3. So this concept you should keep in mind that if inside here it is negative, you can't say any under root gives the negative values to you. No. Under root x square, wherever I write, it will be simply modulus x. Or I should say if it is 3 square, answer is 3. 5 square, it's 5. Minus 3 square, again answer 3. Minus 9 square, it will be plus 9. So that way it will be always a plus number. You should remember this. So concept I told you, this is wrong. You can't do this. That is minus 3 whole square. So square and under root will be removed and you get the answer minus. No, it is not there. That you should keep in mind. Clear? So now we are coming on the question which we have just now. You start the question this way, 1 minus sine x by 1 plus sine x. To solve it further, we will multiply it by 1 plus sine x. Sorry, minus, it is here plus, so it will be minus and minus. We will multiply this way. When you will multiply this, numerator will come out to be 1 minus sine x whole square and denominator will be 1 minus sine square x. When you solve it, now this is under root of x square form. What I told you, this is modulus of x. This is also, it come out to be cos square x. So I should say 1 minus sine x whole square by cos square x. And after getting this result, we will write this as 1 minus sine x modulus. And this will be modulus of cos x. This is the concept, we got it. So under root of x square, we write always modulus. Now one more thing you should remember now, when x is between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Now which quadrants will be minus pi by 2 to pi by 2? Check here. This is 0. If you go this way, it will be pi by 2. And this way, if you go, it will be minus pi by 2. And then second one, it says pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. So it is pi by 2 is here. And then 3 pi by 2 will be this way. So first part of the question says when the angle is in the quadrant number first or fourth. When you think about first and fourth, here all will be plus. Here only cos come out to be plus. So when you solve it, just check here in these two quadrants. Case 1 I am taking. When x is between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. When you have x's between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 means this quadrant and this quadrant. One thing is clear, cos is always positive in this case, first quadrant all positive, fourth also positive. So as inside quantity in the modulus is plus, so we write this as simply cos x. Then comes 1 minus sin x. 1 minus sin x will be a plus quantity or minus quantity, that also we should decide. Sin will be what quantity here? Sin here is plus, here it is minus. But one thing you should keep in mind, that I'll tell you later also, sin x, whenever value you take, its value always come out to be between minus 1 and 1. Sin value, whatever angle you are going to take, sin's value always come out to be between 1 and minus 1. So when it is between 1 and minus 1 means this quantity cannot exceed 1. If it cannot exceed 1 means this quantity never come out to be negative. So if it is also positive, we'll write 1 minus cos x. Sin x. And now when you solve it, it will come 1 by cos x minus sin x by cos x. And when you solve it, it will be coming sec of x minus of tan of x. This is the first part you will be having. Same way when you go for second term or second part, that is when it is going between pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. What change will be there? Now just check that. Case 2 I am taking when x is between pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. Then we'll start from here again. I told you sin can never exceed 1, so this quantity always come out to be what? Plus. Because this is maximum 1, so it can make 0 or some positive number. So inside quantity always come out to be plus. So we will be having this result as 1 minus sin x. And in denominator, just check here, this quadrant and this quadrant cos come out to be minus. And as cos come out to be minus, that means this will be an inside negative quantity when it is negative. So when you open it modulus, it will be minus of cos x. When you solve it, it will come 1 by minus of cos x plus sin x by cos of x. Now when you solve it, it will come minus of sec of x plus of tan of x. So answer is minus sec x plus tan x when you have the second pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2, second and third quadrant. When it is first and fourth quadrant, your answer is sec x minus tan x. In 10th class, you have only done one answer. But now as the intervals are given, according to that, we have done this question. We'll continue it. Now, next question, please. Yes, this question says sin x is given minus 2 root 6 by 5. X is in the third quadrant. Third quadrant means here only 10 will be plus. Find all trigonometrical ratios. All trigonometrical ratios means I need sin of x, already given, cos of x, tan of x, cosec of x, then comes out to be sec of x, and then comes out to be cot of x. So for this, first thing we should decide which is positive, which is negative. As it is in quadrant number third, only 10 will be plus, cot will be plus, all will be negative. First thing we have done this. Now coming on this triangle. This is x here. Sin theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse. So perpendicular is 2 root 6 and hypotenuse is 5. When you solve this, it will come out to be 5 square, that is 25 minus, it will be 6, 4, 24, come out to be 1. So now in this case, everything is known to you, and when you go for sin x, it remains same, minus 2 root 6 by 5. When you think about cos x is what? Base over hypotenuse. So it is 1 by 5. Tan x is perpendicular by base. It will be 5 by 2 root 6. And these are simply their reciprocals, 5 by 2 root 6. And here it is coming 5 by 1. And here it will come 2 root 6 by 5. So this way we will be having all trigonometrical ratios with us. So these type of questions now you can complete. Uh, in this video, I told two informations which you should know very much, or we should know it very much clear. One result is modulus x, which I told you minus x if inside is negative, greater than or equal to 0, it is x. First result I told this very important one. And second result I told you under root of x square always come out to be modulus of x. So these are the two results are very important which we have done in this video. Next video I'll be starting with new topic.